the South African Democratic Teachers Union will today lead a national march to National Treasury's offices, as well as the Department of Basic Education, Higher Education and Training as well. This protest is against austerity measures that the union says are harming education and denying children from poor and working class backgrounds the right to quality education. Watching the story is SABC News reporter Calvin Dludla, who joins us now live from the country's capital. And austerity seems to be the order of the day for a number of departments. The education sector, of course, not spared. What exactly is SADTU calling for there?
Good morning to you, Ayanda, and to our SABC viewers at home. Amongst other things, they are complaining about the infrastructure, they are complaining about overcrowding, they are saying that teachers are not enough, they are complaining even about children, pupils. They are saying that some of them are disobedient and it's difficult to control them. But let me just introduce SADTU spokesperson nationally, Nomusa Cembi. Thank you very much for your time. I see today it's very cold. It was raining earlier, but I see most of your members are here. You can just, for the benefit of our viewer at home, explain these austerity measures.
Yes, our members are here, even though the rain is out there, but they are already on the way, and we are going to go ahead even in the rain. This march is about the austerity measures, which we believe are affecting the delivery of basic services to our people, and education is also being affected by this, and more especially the education of the children of the poor and the working class. They are mostly affected by this austerity measures, which lead to budget cuts. We are experiencing in our schools, we are seeing that our posts are not being filled. Substitute teachers are not being employed if a teacher goes on leave or maternity leave. Our infrastructure is not being fixed, and the norms and standards that are paid for schools to operate are not being paid timelessly, which is causing our principals to end up taking money from their pockets in order to ensure that schools are operational. So,
and you can tell us, yesterday we spoke to Elijah Mhlanga, who speaks for DBE. He said that they didn't get enough budget. They only got just more than 33.3 billion.
Yes, we have seen over the years that the budget, although the money, you can look at the money and think it's increasing, the budget has over the years been going down. And we feel this is unfair because it affects the delivery of this quality education to our children. And we felt that our budget should have gone up very higher, because we saw the Bella bill being implemented into an act, and part of the Bella of the Bella Act is the formalization of grade R education, meaning that grade R education is now under DBE, and grade R is formal starting age for learners. So there should have been more money to cater for the teachers, to cater for the resources and infrastructure for the grade R class. So it's one of the many issues that are really affecting us.
You are also saying that government need to also address the issue of substitute teachers.
Yes, our government is not hiring substitute teachers, and it is a critical thing, and it is not fine that children can be in class without a teacher in front of them. When a teacher goes on leave, on sick leave, there must be a substitute teacher so that learners cannot be left alone. So what is happening is that though they are not hiring substitute teachers, and at the end of the day, the teachers that are there have got to take care of those learners which have been left alone when the teacher is sick. And that causes a burden for the teachers who are teaching already overcrowded classrooms.
There were reports from certain publications in the province of KwaZulu-Natal that the Department of Education in that province, they don't have money to pay teachers.
Yes, we have received those reports. And that's why we are embarking on this march to say government cannot afford to let education go haywire. Government should do all it can to ensure that they find the money to pay the teachers. Education is an investment for the future. So government should do all it can to ensure that they pay the teachers, they find teachers, because the teachers who are already in the system are overworked. They are strained because of teaching overcrowded classrooms.
Yesterday when we spoke, you mentioned that they have to mark a lot of scripts and they have to attend so many classes. What impact will that have on pupils?
Yes, this overcrowding is quite a toll to the teachers. They have to teach, they have to assess, they have to mark the scripts, and you find that a teacher is teaching 4 classes that have about 60 or 70 classes. Do you imagine how long it takes for that teacher to mark their scripts? And at the end of the day, it affects the quality of education that the teacher can deliver. And it also affects the learners as well, in that they are not getting one-on-one attention with the teacher. The teacher is trying their best, but there are too many for the teacher to give focused and personal attention. And for good quality education to happen, the teacher needs to engage with the learners one-on-one. And it's not happening because of the circumstances we come across, especially in our township and rural schools.
The study or the survey that was conducted by Dr. Helen Hofmeyer in Cape Town revealed that at some point your teachers act as social workers.
Yes, we really concur with that study, which says what we have been saying all along, that our teachers are overworked. So we are vindicated by that study. And as the study says, there's very little that is being done to look at the mental well-being of the teachers. And we are saying that is very crucial. And the department is doing very little to ensure that teachers are well emotionally and mentally and physically, in order to sustain or to work in the circumstances that they are working under. We believe that government is doing very little to look at the teacher well-being.
The study also revealed that most of them are demotivated and are planning to even leave the profession.
Yes, many are demotivated. They would want to leave, but you know, with the situation in South Africa, there are very few options. We know that the rate of unemployment is very high. Some are leaving, they are going overseas, which is quite a sad thing, because the government has invested a lot in training these teachers who now, you know, are so demotivated that they choose to invest their knowledge in other countries. It is a sad picture, but we are pleading on government to really re-look into that, because government cannot afford to be training teachers, training for the outside world. If government is really serious, they must put money into this and look well after the teachers. And at the end of the day, government will benefit, because at the moment it's like government is benefiting other countries where teachers are going to find greener pastures.
You are going to the Treasury, you are going to the Department of Basic Education, and also you are going to the Department of Higher Education and Training.
Yes, we are going to these 3: Treasury, Basic Education, and Department of Higher Education. We are going to all 3 because we've got various issues to raise with each of these departments. Treasury is holding the purse strings, so we are saying to them, open the purse strings. We need money to provide quality public education. Department of Higher Education and Training, we have our members who are in the DHET sector as lecturers, as well as personnel in the DHET sector. We have challenges there in the sector that we say that government should look into. At DBE, we also have challenges that department should look into, that our members are affected by, who are in the basic department, basic education department.
When I engaged Mhlanga yesterday, he did mention that they only got 33.3 billion rands from the budget allocation. How much do you need?
I would say we'll need more than 15 billion, because per provinces, most provinces, they have shortfalls of around 2.2, 2.1 billion, all these 9 provinces. So if you take all these 9 provinces, it can come to about close to or above 15 billion to 20 billion.
Before I wrap, how many provinces are you expecting here to join you?
We are expecting all provinces, but the most buses will be coming from mainly from the 7 provinces. Other provinces like the Western Cape, Northern Cape, and Western Cape are too far away for buses to travel overnight. So those provinces, you will have smaller kumbis coming in. But by and large, I would say all provinces. But these 3 provinces will come in smaller kumbis.
Thank you very much.
It's a pleasure.
Well, I understand that was Nomusa Cembi. As I have mentioned earlier, Nomusa Cembi speaks for South African Democratic Teachers Union, that is SADTU. They are here in Marabastad, in the capital city of South Africa, as you have mentioned before. They are marching to 3 departments at the Treasury. They are marching to the Department of Basic Education and to the Department of Higher Learning, and she is telling us, Ayanda, that they need more than 50 billion rands. That is what they think will be able to sustain them, because as I have mentioned, that Elijah Mhlanga, who speaks for DBE, did mention to SABC News that they only got 33.3 billion, and that seems as if Ayanda, it's not enough, because there are so many challenges that are facing the education sector. Overcrowding, one of them. They have a shortage of teachers and all of that.